You are watching the NCAA Softball Regionals presented by Capital One. Welcome to Aggieland, Bryan College Station, day 2 of our regional, the top seed. Tech yesterday for Liberty that really made some noise. Bryn McManus also went yard. 6 combined hits for Woodard, Roop, and McManus in the win yesterday. Kennedy blows that one by.
You don't want to give her anything too far on the plate because she'll make up for it. Just like
that time she bounces that through the right side. She got the barrel of the bat on that pitch.
That's going to be the big game plan here for Liberty as they face against Emily Kennedy.
It's a 48-win team that Texas A&M has to face here in the second game of the weekend, and Rachel Roop secures the second straight base hit for the visiting Flames, who have been havoc wreakers.
That drop ball very, very well on those corners. That's what makes her so good. She's able to spot that drop ball. Not only does it have movement, but location.
Well, pardon me, this is Alyssa Hanault. Texas A&M trying to turn a 4-6-3 double play. Hanault beats that throw out by a fraction. So
things they add up, and that's why A&M, their defense has been stellar.
Yeah, that's a professional turn there from Demet at second. Runner holds it third. The KK Madry beats out the bunt, and the bases are loaded. That one was towards the third base side. Powell.
Maybe expand the zone here.
That's tapped to the left side. Powell's got that one, and Texas A&M gets out of it. 3 hits in the first for Liberty. Garrett Doles is the third base umpire. Powell lifts that one down the left field line. Paige Dorr has that one handled. 1 away.
17 plate appearances. The other 2, she only reached via error and a fielder's choice.
That's absurd. This is a rarity, folks, what you just saw. The bounce out to third. So 2 quick outs for...
Says she misses, but more often than not, whenever that barrel makes contact, if you're committed to a swing.
Escobar strikes out Perez. Savannah Jesse the
ball perfectly.
Well, that time the hitter did not offer. You would have thought that that one caught enough for the outside edge of the plate. Now that's ball 4. So I thought that third pitch definitely caught the letters.
Where is he not? This is what you do as a pitcher.
First pitch to Savannah Jesse is bounced over to Powell. She's got 1 play, and that's to first. Yeah, it did appear that ball from the crowd.
Finally, there it is. That's what the crowd's saying.
That's in the air, fading out to left. Eshte underneath it, 2 gone. So let's see if Kennedy and the Aggies will...
A lot of drop balls, just very tight. Like you said, she can spot it pretty good.
Slow roller to first, that'll do it. So 2 scoreless innings for Kennedy.
Like that changeup from Escobar.
That's rolled over to Watley. 1 away. There's 18 times that the fans were launching those bubble guns. 3-2. So that is a 1-out walk. And Amari Harper reaches base once again. So that is, she's now 7 for 7. It has been this year in Bryan College Station. The Texas summer heat came early. 2 runners on now for the Aggies. Swing, hard bouncer to short. Watley knocks it down. No play anywhere. That one ate her up there.
Consistently for both sides, I feel like it's pretty even, but it is tight. If it's slow, it's slow.
3-2 is chopped, fielded right on the line. The throw is home, and the runner's out. Crane throws to the plate. Jesse caught it, had to leap, and that in this second. Watch it. And where is it fielded to? That's another caveat.
And the point is going to be, did that foot get in before she touched her body? And from this angle, it looks like that toe might have gotten it.
Runner is declared safe. It is Texas A&M's first challenge.
Great. That's into shallow right. Here comes Roop, dives, it's in. One run scores. Throw comes to the plate. 2-0 A&M.
Root out in right field. I mean, just giving it all she has, but that one is right on the line, just as close can be. But I will say that effort, that full stretch, that saved a run. The Aggies, they got one run across, but not two.
More than 2,000 in the yard yesterday for A&M's win. That's a bouncer with the infield in. Watley mishandles it, and another run comes home.
Call Mathis's pop fly a miscue, but 4 in a row where the glove has touched the ball. There has been some kind of play, and defense needs a second to reset. I would love a timeout, especially with the top half of this.
No extra base hits just yet, but balls that have been put into play. 41 pitches this inning. Woolley waits on the off speed. The tag, throw to first, little late, and so another run comes home. That was Woodard at second, who tagged Powell. Could not get it to first base. 0-1 is in the air. Not deep enough. Madry charging, and the inning is over. But Texas A&M scores 4 runs. Maryland, player of the year in the conference. She thrived, hit 20 homers, 18 doubles. Waves and misses that time. Second strikeout for Kennedy. For Escobar. McManus lifts it out to left. Eshte is there. 2 gone. Henault to hit next. Tricia Ford describes her as someone who just always figures out ways to win the game. Into shallow center. This is Enright. Can't get to it. And Henault has a base hit. So the senior, in just her 9th start of the season.
Pretty hard. I'm looking at that for Madry. I might try to hit it past her.
Boy, she lifts this one. It's chasing Enright back, and it hits halfway off the fence. Henault's going to score. Throw to the circle. It's an RBI triple for KK Madry.
But that's exactly what the game plan is. This one on the outer half of the corner, but whenever you show that bunt, you had a successful bunt, your first at bat, you show it the first pitch, that defense adjusts accordingly. It wasn't just Powell that was in tight, it was that outfield as well. Enright, she was kind of in the middle of the logo, and then to be able to not only track that down, make that catch, but get it in.
Oh, here's a blast. Paige Dorr, first pitch swinging, and this is gone. A response from Liberty.
Back your way, Paige Dorr, first pitch, inner half of the corner. We talked about how Kennedy has been going in that location against lefties. And you can tell Liberty made the adjustment, and that was their plan. And within a couple of swings, they are right back in this game. It's 4-3 A&M, but
after a season filled with countless wins against power conference programs, battle-tested Flames. Swing and a miss. 3rd strikeout for Kennedy. Liberty responds.
she probably ditched it.
Barbara gets underneath this one. It's got some carry to it. There's enough yard, and Dorr makes the catch.
Kind of the point I was thinking exactly as Harper, she draws that walk. She's patient, and they didn't call timeout once. I like the timeout here because it gives them that moment to reset.
Slows things down. Dement gets back in the box and rips one fair down the line. Harper around second. Dorr plays this one in. Stop sign at third. Runners in scoring position for the Aggies. That wave, but that's a couple of times this Liberty defense has just played the ball in very quickly. Enright rips it deep out to center. This is plenty deep enough. Throw goes to third. Runners are both safe. 5-0 A&M. A little bit of a wipeout at third.
Hey, Dement trying to get in, not able to stop in time.
Whoa.
A little bit of an oopsies. But hey, check out that hand. She made sure to keep it on the bag.
Another payoff. Called. 3rd strike, and the inning is over. stay so poised and measured in these sort of games, situations. Here's a 1-2. It's popped up. Wooley's got it. One away.
As an athlete, you go, it's kind of fun. How many times can I do this in a row? Can I do it again? Can I do it a little bit better?
Oh, there's a base hit here for Savannah Watley. So a 1-out base runner for Liberty. Liberty
Enough that as a hitter, you have to pay attention.
Oh, Woodard chased it. 2 gone.
And that is nasty.
Rachel Roop bounces it over to Powell, and they get the force out at second. So Kennedy allows 1 hit. Elena Escobar has only given up 3 of those 5 runs are earned. Hard hit ball to Crane, handles that one nicely.
Not over there with Crane.
Super defensive player at the hot corner. And she's got one here. Foul ground nearly at the railing of the dugout. There's 2 away. Right back to Crane. Well, you wanted to see it. You got it.
There it is. It's scripted.
But she's now retired 4 out of the last 5. It's got to get through the heart of the order. McManus. What do you do with that one?
Emily Kennedy is a great pitcher, but we all know behind every great pitcher, there's a catcher with the bruises and the framing. Tries to bring that one back over the plate. That pitch gets in a little tight on the shin. I've seen Kennedy trying to reach.
At times this year, Barbara has really cemented this role in recent weeks. Runner on the move, and it looked like Madry got hit. So the home plate umpire throws it. Looked like she was pulling it back, was not offering at the pitch per se as she got hit. Half swing, bouncer to Woolley, on to second for 1. They can't turn it, so there are 2 outs. Here we go. Runner on the move. Barbara just puts it in her back pocket, so Dorr is in scoring position. The senior waiting. 1-2, swing and a miss. Kennedy lets out a roar. Inning over today, and then would have to beat whoever ultimately reaches the regional final twice on Sunday. Leadoff hitter for A&M, Maya Perez. And she is now 0 for 3. So Escobar has retired her 3 times today.
Come up only by 2. So multiple times Liberty has had the tying run, the winning run on.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Barbara blasts this one high in the air. Roop's got the sunglasses down. 2 quick outs. It will loom large as we get closer to the finish line in this game. Harper jammed. Crane is there. It's another 1-2-3 inning.
It's all about the setup.
Oh, that one runs in, and it hits the leadoff hitter, Savannah Jesse. She just looked at her dugout and said, let's go. Arkansas as well. These are top 8 national seeds. 1-1 pitch. That's tapped. Back up the middle. Could be a double play ball. Woolley, wide throw. And now Watley's trying to get around the first baseman. We see Kaylee Young, the first base umpire, signaling that.
As a first baseman, she's trying to make that play. I mean, so close to a quick double play. But that ball just taking her to the backside of first base. Whenever you're going that way and you're rounding the bag trying to get around, I mean, there's nowhere that you can go. That's the right choice. As a
position in the late innings. Texas A&M with the lead. Swing, that one's looping. Woolley off of the mitt and down. She scooped it, but it was after it hit the grass. And that would likely be a hit for Woodard. And so now you've got runners at the corners.
Runners on base. Again, the come from behind from Liberty. They are a tough team facing a very tough pitcher.
That runs inside. Runner coming home. The flip is late. No flip. 1-run game. No hesitation from Watley.
Emily Kennedy, she likes to go inside on hitters. We have a new catcher behind the plate. Gets just a little crossed up. And right there, that is what getting on base, being aggressive with your base running, that gives you that opportunity.
Roop fouls out.
They speak for themselves.
3-1. That's fading. Shallow center. Base hit. Woodard had to freeze. Throw to third. And Jensen just ahead of the throw. Barely. The Flames. They were down 4-0 and 5-3. Now it's a one-run game in the sixth. Tying run at third. McManus bounces it with the infield in. Powell's throw is on target. So
they had that one massive home run, but beyond that, how they've gotten their runners on just by passing the bat. Nothing too overwhelming. They just get on base.
Henault, base hit. The tying run scores. Here comes Roop. Liberty back on top. It's a two-run single for Alyssa Henault to put the visitors ahead with 2 out in the sixth.
This is it. Not trying to overswing. This is where it comes from. She knew right away. Henault celebrating. You get it onto the ground. You make those outfielders have to work deep into the gap, converge on the gap. You're going to get 2 runs easily across the plate.
KK Madry drills one deep to right. Gone! 2-run blast! Liberty with a haymaker in the sixth.
Short game, the strategy. Then this comes out. An absolute bomb out to right center. And Liberty, the come from behind, they are now up 8-5.
And a little gritty, by the way, on the way in. Oh, so doing it in style. Is now allowed a pair of homers. Just the second homer of the year for Madry. That time, Kennedy fools door, and the inning is over. Pitches. The pitcher of the year in Conference USA this season. A career year for the senior from Spring Hill, Tennessee. Misses a little low. So that is in one dugout. That's the worst possible thing you want to see. The
batters in this game swing within the first 2 pitches. They are attacking. They're hunting.
This one up the middle. The second baseman Woodard throws late to first. That was a nice backhanded stop to begin with to get the lead runner at second. So Enright will be at first base. Kramer, Atlantic Sun. Dot Richardson's team faced her for a couple of seasons. She beat her current team once or twice. Winds up joining this team and has been excellent last couple of seasons. 2 outs in the sixth.
Backs against the wall a little bit.
They are.
But they've practiced this, and this is why they're number 1.
2-1 ripped into left, a base hit. And so now the tying run is coming to the plate, and that is the leadoff hitter, Kennedy Powell. So you just said it, partner. 3. Flips this in the air, but a lazy pop up to door. Liberty goes to the 7th inning, leading 8-4.
Tough team.
2-2, flared out to center. Enright's got it lined up, one away. Liberty.
That winner's bracket final.
Check swing. I think she went around. Jesse is out. So that is 8 strikeouts for Kennedy. This is just a massive opportunity for the Flames that you just do not want to waste. 3-2, cut at and missed. Emily Kennedy with a pair of strikeouts in that 7th. 0-2. That's down the line. It's fading. On the chalk line, it's fair. Woolley gets aboard to kick off this 7th inning. And A&M would love for it to be the rally. Rally hats are on. That's about a third of their wins. 6th most in Division I. Swing, that's a high drive. Madry back near the track. Madry's got it for the first out. Throw to second, and Woolley gets into scoring position.
Look low in the zone, keep that ball, hard line drives, especially with your speed on second.
Bouncer to the right side. Backhanded try. The first baseman, McManus, beats Barber to the bag. Liberty is an out away from sending Texas A&M.
The best situation.
2-2. Outside corner. Call third strike. Liberty with a celebration. They're going to the regional final. One of the biggest wins in program history. 8-5, the final over the #1 seed in the field.
We talked about it time and time again. Liberty, one of the toughest teams. Whenever they get sent to a regional, teams have to watch out. This is the punch out. This is how this game ends. A ball tight on the corner. Escobar, an absolute web gem of a game. One of the biggest wins, as you said, that Liberty has won to date.